Meet Andrew Tate, 4-time kickboxing world champion, entrepreneur, international playboy, and collector of rare cars. He's so rich, he sneezes money. He lives in a $30 million mansion, well, when he's not staying at the Romanian jail. Tate owns 28 supercars, most of which were seized already by the Romanian authorities. But his prized possession is his $5.2 million Bugatti Chiron per Sport. Yeah, I probably said that wrong. This car is so fast, it could outrun a cheetah. It features a custom-built reddish-brown color, a fancy interior, and modifications that probably cost more than your life savings. But hey, don't worry, he won't be driving it anytime soon because he was arrested on human trafficking charges. Just another day in the life of the super rich. When he's not scamming people for crypto. Internet personality and Pokémon fan Logan Paul recently made a $3.5 million mistake when he purchased what he thought were first edition sealed and authenticated Pokémon cards in a box. The problem? They were fake. And instead of getting Pikachus, he got a bunch of G.I. Joes.
G.I. Joe! Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe Tomahawk. Other Joe and Cobra figures sold separately.
Paul admitted, we got fucked. End of story. So the lesson here is always be careful when buying expensive things and maybe stick to catching Pokemon monsters inside a game. Well, you think Logan might learn a lesson from this? Probably not. He then went on to buy a rare Pikachu Illustrator card for a whopping $5.2 million. And guess what? That's not the best part. He's turning it into an NFT. That's right. He's taking a physical card and making it digital. I mean, if you're gonna spend that much money on a piece of cardboard, you might as well make it into a digital collectible, right? Where you can like try to scam some people or something. Yeah. He'll be selling it on a platform called Liquid Marketplace, which nobody's heard of. For only like 10 cents each. But don't worry, Paul still owns 49% of the card, and he'll keep it in the community vault where he only has access to. Makes you feel real comfortable, right? Well, what could possibly go wrong? Like another crypto zoo? Back in 2007, Nicolas Cage and Leonardo DiCaprio went into a bidding frenzy over a dinosaur skull. Cage won the skull for a low price of $276,000, but then had to return it due to it being stolen. He said, I bought it at a legitimate auction and found out it was abducted from Mongolia illegally, and then I had to give it back. Of course, it should have been awarded to the country of origin, but who knew? Plus, I never got my money back, so that stank. In 2010, Nicolas Cage built himself a 9-foot-tall pyramid mausoleum in a cemetery, apparently for his future self. Some say it's because he loves voodoo and wanted to be near the voodoo queen, but others think it's just because he wanted to preserve his body until the next National Treasure movie. The only inscription on the pyramid is a Latin phrase, which some say means universal unity, but one tour guide translated as, I'm a jackass. Either way, New Orleans purists aren't fans of the outer place pyramid, which looks more like a sharper image storage box than a classical tomb. Legendary director Steven Spielberg shelled out $60,500 for a sled that was used in Orson Welles' iconic film, Citizen Kane. The sled is one of 3 balsa versions used in the movie's final scene and the only one to survive. Spielberg said it's a symbolic emblem of quality in the film business. And now, Spielberg will finally be able to answer the question, what's in the box, with a resounding rosebud. Move over, Batman. There's a new superhero in town and he's driving a Bat-illac. Justin Bieber's latest ride cost a whopping $100,000 to customize by West Coast Customs, which is a converted Cadillac CTS-V with a sleek black on black matte paint job and a Batman logo on the front. It's got custom suicide doors and HID headlights so you can look cool while driving away from the paparazzi. But watch out, Justin, you don't want to get pulled over by the cops like you did cutting off that highway patrol officer. Next time, just use your bat signal to clear the road. Back in 2012, Ashton Kutcher was planning on taking a trip to space with Virgin Galactic. That's right, Kelso was going to the cosmos. He wasn't alone though, as he was the 500th person to sign up for the voyage. The trip, which was estimated to cost around $200,000, had one major problem. As Kutcher put it, when I got married and had kids, my wife encouraged me that it was not a smart family decision to be heading into space. And we all know what happens when mama ain't happy. Kutcher ultimately ended up selling his ticket back to the company. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your horse hats because Jay-Z just bought a racehorse. The mega rapper and business mogul reportedly dropped over $55 million for California Chrome, the Kentucky Derby, and Preakness winner. And get this, the horse's former owner, Steve Coburn, thinks having a black rapper in the ownership will give the horse racing an ethnic boost. Like, well, what is that? Finally, a sport diverse enough for Jay-Z. Jay-Z stated he's happy to be part of such an accepting community with calls and emails from old white guys with silver hair. Let's hope Jay-Z can rap his way to the winner's circle. Lady Gaga spent $50,000 on a ghost detector after claiming a ghost named Ryan was following her around.
Ghostbusters.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
They catch the ghost that won't stay dead.
She even hired paranormal investigators to inspect every concert venue for spirits. Gaga believes she's a reincarnation of her dead aunt, so she takes no chances with evil spirits. At least she's not spending money on boring things like avocado toast or something, right? Move over, human influencers. Paris Hilton's dogs are stealing the spotlight. These dogs live the life of luxury, traveling the world in Louis Vuitton trunks and lounging in 300 square foot Spanish-style villas, complete with a balcony, pink walls, and Philips Stark furniture, and of course, it's air conditioned. Oh, did we mention it has a goddamn chandelier? Paris reportedly spent $325,000 on the crib back in 2009. Suddenly, being in the doghouse doesn't sound that bad, right? From a water park sized pool to a clueless worthy revolving shoe closet, Celine Dion's former Jupiter Island estate had it all. This Bahama-style beachfront home boasted 13 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, and even a man-made river winding through the main house and guest pavilions. With over 400 feet of coastline, there was plenty of space to show off Dion's impressive collection of swimsuits. While the property initially had a jaw-dropping price tag of $72 million, it sold for a mere $27 million in 2017. I guess that's what you call a Dion-sized discount. Welcome to the world of Mike Tyson, where flashy spending was just the norm. The youngest heavyweight champion spent $2.2 million on a 24-karat bathtub for his wife, only to sell it later to British billionaire Durwood Hodggrass for half the price. In 1992, Mike Tyson purchased several Bengal tigers. He originally got the idea to buy the tigers while in prison when a car dealer told him he could trade horses for cars, including exotic animals like tigers. He once had to pay a trespasser $250,000 after one of his tigers badly injured her hand. Yikes. Donald Trump's personal Boeing 757 was his ultimate symbol of his wealth. He showcased it in photo shoots, VIP tours, and campaign rallies, using it as a promotional tool to highlight his success. His plane, dubbed Trump Force One, was meticulously customized with cream-colored leather seats, gilded bathrooms, and a 24-karat gold seat buckle. At one time, this high-flying gilded brand was his most valuable asset he owned. Now that's flying in style. Kanye West isn't stingy when it comes to gifts for close and personal friends. Back in 2012, Kanye bought Jay-Z a $34,000 Lions & Son Devora skull in yellow gold featuring red topaz stones for Father's Day. and delivered it personally via private jet.